Hundreds of thousands of players are logged on to CSGO at any given time. Some play for fun.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Some play competitively. There is a huge range of skill in this game, and many players will never see what it's like to perform at the utmost levels of competitive play. Here's the one thing keeping you from reaching that level. My name is Taco, and you're watching Valve Guides. This video is brought to you by CSGO Empire, today's leading site for fun CSGO gambling and entertainment. It is one of the safest and most convenient places to play. You deposit your skins and place bets on one of 3 coins you think will win. Build up your numbers and withdraw better skins than what you started with. Check out the link in the description below for more details. I'm sure you, like many other players in this game, have dreamed of playing in the pro circuit and reaching a level of skill that many would not think imaginable. Hitting insane shots and competing for hundreds of thousands of dollars would feel amazing, right? Regardless of how badly you want to be great, you seem to play and are not going anywhere. Your rank is stagnant, and you can't seem to break through to that next level. There is an aspect of this game that all pro players have mastered in order to get to where they're at. This is the one thing keeping you from being extraordinary in CSGO. What I'm talking about is your mindset. Today we are going over the differences between the average player and the best of the best, and deciphering what exactly differs in their mindset that causes this huge skill gap. The first aspect of your mindset that needs to be brought up is dedication. You like Counter-Strike a lot. You play it almost every day with your friends and can't get enough. The amount of playtime you have is just not matching up with how fast you are improving. You see pros that are on every day as well and wonder what the difference is between the two of you. What's different for them is their dedication to the game. For you, if you aren't feeling like playing video games, you can miss a day. For many pros out there, this is their living, and they have to clock into work every day in order to stay on top of the skill chain. The hours you are spending with your friends playing matchmaking is no doubt fun, but you aren't using your time wisely enough. Pros spend hours at a time developing strategies, practicing aim, watching enemy team demos, and so forth. For many pros, the amount of time spent in a game is equal to the time that they are practicing and honing their craft outside of matchmaking and scrims. Not to say that matchmaking isn't helpful for improving and learning CSGO, but a lot of players lack the dedication to spend hours in aim maps or trying to find new smokes and pop flashes as well. Taking time out of your play routine to work on the less fun aspects of the game will truly help you take you to the next skill level you want. Most people don't do that. Capitalize on their laziness and use it against them in order to outsmart and outplay them at every opportunity. You'd be surprised at what a few hours of deathmatch and 1v1 servers will do for your aim. The second aspect of your mindset in CSGO that needs to be evaluated is your determination. What drives you? Are you waking up every day working on your hardest to reach your goals? Maybe you want to be a millionaire.
They never said winning was easy. Some people can't handle success. I can.
Or maybe you just want to be a world-renowned artist. Maybe both. Whatever your goals are, you know without determination and willpower, you will never make those dreams a reality. The same thing can be said about becoming an amazing CSGO player. You have to look at each game as a new opportunity to hone your skill and decimate your opponents. If you aren't determined to be the best, you might not ever get to that high skill level you aspire to reach. You can't get lucky and become an amazing CSGO player. There are too many factors into what makes a great player great for you to simply waltz your way into the high skill rankings of this game seemingly on accident. You need to have the drive and focus required to become the best in order to actually improve. Every minute you spend in matches should be spent analyzing your own play and play of your teammates and enemies. Aim and technical skill is just as important as game sense and overall game knowledge when it comes to being amazing at CS. Even if you have way worse aim than your opponents, just by analyzing every move and staying 2 steps ahead of them, you can win relatively easy. Having the drive within yourself to log on day after day and to work hard at improving is one of the major keys to having the mindset that makes you great at CSGO. The third and perhaps most important aspect of mindset in CSGO is patience. Rome wasn't built in a day. The same is true with any skill-based sport or game. It takes hours upon hours of meticulous practice and thoughtful application of skill to become one of the greats. Sitting in front of your computer playing the same map day in and day out requires a ton of patience, which frankly 99% of average players lack. The famous 10,000 hour rule coined by Malcolm Gladwell from his book Outliers, The Story of Success, states that with 10,000 hours of true dedicated practice, anyone can become a master of their desired field or activity. Within this book, he states that anyone who has spent at least 10,000 hours of their life practicing a certain skill or activity will no doubt become a master of that activity or skill. An extremely significant thing to take away from this statement is that natural skill, in the end, really doesn't matter. Someone who has always had an insane aim from the start isn't necessarily going to make it to the big leagues. In the same regard, someone who might have been terrible in the beginning of their CS career can become a professional with enough patience and time spent practicing in the game. Natural skill should never be an excuse, as it's easily disproven by those who were not amazing at the game, but instead became that way after hours of practice. Another aspect of patience that is huge for improving your mindset is in-game patience. Getting tilted is a very easy thing to do in a competitive game like CSGO. That one enemy that you swear is either a smurf or hacking makes you hate the game and wish you could just disconnect and abandon. Hopefully you don't actually go through with that, as it just leaves your teammates in an even worse position at the end. One thing that pros and high-level players have mastered is remaining level-headed in the game. Whether or not the enemy is stopping them, they always have a calm demeanor and take the game one round at a time. The performance of the other team gets put aside as they focus instead on their personal performance and how well their team is doing, which, at the end of the day, is more important than how their enemies are playing. When their teammates are not keeping up or making foolish mistakes, they also remain calm and collected as they try to fix the issues within the team, without flaming their teammates and causing the whole attitude of the game to shift. Being patient and not letting things outside of your control bother you will without a doubt improve your mindset and take you that much closer to becoming one of the top tier players of the game. As simple as it sounds, taking a look at your current mindset with CSGO and altering it to be more like that of the pros is the one thing stopping you from being great at this game. No amount of natural talent, or lack thereof, should play a factor in how you improve in the game as long as you stay dedicated, determined, and patient. That wraps up today's video. If this video changed how you think about CS, leave a like. Hit that subscribe as well to stay up to date on everything Valve. And if you want to get in on some free giveaways, you can follow our parent account over on Twitter @UltraGuides. Thanks for hanging around to the very end. If you have any other aspects of your mindset that aren't mentioned in this video that helped you improve at the game, leave a comment letting us know what that is. It has been a real treat as always. My name is Taco, and I will see you in the next video. Video is brought to you by CSGO Empire, today's leading site for fun CSGO gambling and entertainment. It is one of the safest and most convenient places to play. You deposit your skins and place bets on one of 3 coins you think will win. Build up your numbers and withdraw better skins than what you started with. Check out the link in the description below for more details.